You are listening to the daily homily for Magdala in the Holy Land.
He fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, and afterwards he was hungry. The tempter approached and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, command that these stones become loaves of bread." He said in reply, "It is written, one does not live on bread alone, but on every word that comes forth from the mouth of God." Then the devil took him to the holy city and made him stand on the parapet of the temple and said to him, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and with their hands they will support you, lest you dash your foot against a stone." Jesus answered him, "Again it is written, you shall not put the Lord your God to the test." Then the devil took him up to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world in their magnificence. And he said to him, "All these things I shall give you, if you will prostrate yourself and worship me." At this, Jesus said to him, "Get away, Satan. It is written, the Lord your God shall you worship, and him alone shall you serve." Then the devil left him, and behold, angels came and ministered to him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Today's readings take us all through from creation of the human beings to this moment in each of our lives. We are looking at Adam and Eve and how they fell, and that has consequences even for us today in the book of Genesis. So we have this wonderful, it's two little snippets from chapter 2 about the creation and from chapter 3 about the temptation that they gave in. The next piece that's not here, in a way, is in the second reading, that the seed of the woman would crush the serpent's head. And we see a conflict between Jesus and Satan in the gospel, but it's not the only one. The devil was tempting Jesus many different times. This is at the beginning of his public ministry. And in Luke's gospel, today we read from Matthew. In Luke's gospel it says, "And he left him until the appointed time." And the appointed time, we know, was in Gethsemane. And there we see Jesus being tempted again. "Father, take away this chalice from me. Not my will, but thine be done." We also remember a scene in Mel Gibson's movie, The Passion, when at that moment in Gethsemane, Jesus, there's a serpent right there, and Jesus crushes it. So you see how all this symbolism comes together there in an artistic production like that. And we're dealing with really the existential condition of our lives, the battle we have every day. Temptations are part of our lot. And they come during prayer in Gethsemane. They come during a time of fasting and prayer in the desert. Yesterday you were in the desert, right? And you saw the harshness of the desert, the lack of resources for us. There's shade in caves, maybe there's a little stream of water someplace. But Jesus fasting in the desert for 40 days. So he is completely committed to God. And that's where the temptation can even be strongest. So where do we get tempted? Do we get tempted by a red-painted, horny devil with ugliness? No, the devil comes very nice. He comes in our feelings. "Oh, this is good for you. You have a lot of power to create bread from stones." Even Jesus did it from 5 bread to feed 5,000. There was no problem. Jesus had the power. So the devil is dealing with truth. He deals in truth, but with a lie in the middle. And then he says, you could save the world much more easily. I'm in charge of the world. The prince of this world, Jesus called the devil. I'm in charge of the world. I will let you have it all. You just adore me. It's like paying protection to the mafia. You just stay subject to me. And this is the core of all temptations, that Even in the nice times when we see something that we need, we're hungry. Bread will be good for us. This pleasure will be good for me. It make me happy. It will give me consolation. But it comes very soon. The devil doesn't come to scare us. He comes to con us. He's a con artist. And he cheats us. Because at the end, when we fall into temptation, we realize there's nothing there. It's like a cloud in the morning that's beautiful with sunlight and the sunrise. And 3 minutes later, especially in the evening time at the seaside, I was always impressed by the beautiful colors at the sunset. But once the sun is gone, the cloud is ugly black. Same thing with the temptations. They are nice, rosy, beautiful, attractive things that draw us. They draw us because God created us for goodness. He created us to see beautiful colors. He created for beautiful taste. He created us for wonderful pleasures. He created us for glory. He created us to be more important than the entire material universe, each human being. And the devil uses these attractions inside of us, but to do it in a way that's against God. That's the core of the temptation, not to stay in God's plan. And then some people are saying, oh, this is a terrible life, all these temptations. We even pray to God, do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Oh, that's the good part, deliver us from evil. Do not lead us into temptation. Okay, we don't want to be tested. What child wants to do an exam at school? Nobody's rushing to do an exam. But in order to become summa cum laude, you have to do exam, and you have to defend your thesis. So who is going to win an Olympic medal? The one who does all the training and all the sweat and all the pain for years, 6 years to win an Olympic medal. So we cannot achieve and grow and accomplish without doing that effort. And if that's true for our body, for bodily performance, which is not just bodily performance because there's a whole willpower in there, imagine how important it is for our soul to be at home in a world filled with temptations. To be serene about it, to know this is reality. There's no point fighting it. I don't want a world with temptations. I want a world without temptations. On the beach, just nice drink, nice music, nice food, nice friends, no trouble, no bomb scares, no anything. Just a serene life. We are made for paradise. This is the beginning of the creation. But in this condition now, we are in a situation of fighting, of struggle. The life of the human being on the earth is a combat. So then we have to be able to be clever, to be smart. Every child would like to eat 5 gallons of ice cream. But mom and dad know that's not good for them. They don't know yet. They haven't been able to develop the talent to discern what's good for them and what is not. And at the end of the day, we can't make our own rules because God made us. And then learning to love God's law, learning to love, to know that He is with us. God is on our side. So that's why, just imagine, why did God want even to endure temptation? He came to accompany us. What does it mean that God is Emmanuel? God is with us. He is with us everywhere. He is even with us in death. There were even temptations for Jesus on Calvary. If you are the Son of God, of course I'm the Son of God. Prove it. Come down from the cross. No, this is not the Father's will. The ability to resist and to endure in repeated temptations doesn't mean you are bad. It means you are better. Without enduring, without progressing, without perseverance. Perseverance perfects our love. Perseverance in temptations perfects our fidelity. It allows us to grow to the fullness of sanctity. And this is the challenge every one of us has. Every one of us needs encouragement. Every one of us needs support. Every one of us needs company. Every one of us needs good examples. And every bad example is a hurt. But there's a temptation there. Resist it. And you grow strong in that. We grow strong in this battle. And Christ is with us. Christ, in the second reading, has won the victory. And if Christ has won the victory, don't we want to be on His side? And He is connected to us. He is in us. He is living in us. We receive the Eucharist, the Holy Spirit. We are temples of the Holy Spirit. Everything is for us. Nobody can beat us. And the great saints in the worst conflicts, Maximilian Kolbe in the concentration camp in Auschwitz, St. Lawrence burned alive, roasted, turned me over, I'm done on this side. The saints were like that. They had this incredible ability to recognize that Christ was winning the victory in them. And we are following in their path each step of the way during this Lent.
Thank you for joining us today. If you want to learn more about Magdala, follow us on YouTube and on Facebook.